learning courage. How to perform Tayammum. Hamza: Baba, can you teach me how to perform Tayammum, even if there's no water? His father smiled and said, Of course, my son. Indeed, Allah is with those who fear Him and those who do good. Surah An-Nahl 16:1-28. Let me tell you what is Tayammum. Tayammum means purification using clean earth when water is not available or cannot be used. It serves as a substitute for wudu, ablution. Allah says is the Quran, And if you are ill or on a journey, or one of you comes from the place of relieving himself and cannot find water, then seek clean earth and wipe over your faces and hands with it. Indeed, Allah is ever pardoning and forgiving. Surah Al-Ma'idah, Limuram. His father stood up and said, Come, I'll show you. He knelt down on the soft ground and said, First, my son, you make niyyah, the intention in your heart to purify yourself for Allah. Then he said softly, Bismillah. Hamza watched closely as his father placed both palms gently on the clean sand. This is what the Prophet taught us. In Sahih Bukhari, Hadith 347 and Sahih Muslim 368, the Prophet demonstrated tayammum. He, the Prophet, struck the earth with his hands, blew the dust off them, and wiped his face and hands. You strike the earth lightly like this, and then he raised his hands and wiped his face with them. Then again, his father continued, touching the sand once more. You wipe your arms from wrist to elbow. Hamza copied every movement carefully. Like this, Baba? His father nodded proudly. Yes, just like that. Now even without water, you are pure in the sight of Allah. Hamza smiled, feeling a sense of peace. Subhanallah, Baba. Allah really made Islam easy for us. His father placed a gentle hand on his shoulder. Yes, my son. Allah says in the Quran, and if you find no water, then perform tayammum with clean earth and wipe your faces and your hands with it. Surah Al-Ma'idah, Limasam. Hamza, let me tell you something. Tayammum ends, becomes invalid when other water becomes available. 2. You are again in a state of impurity, e.g., after sleep, bathroom, etc. And the cause for tayammum, like illness, no longer exists. Allah says He does not wish hardship for you, but to purify you. Surah Al-Ma'idah 5.6. Step 2. Choosing a place to pray. Father, find a clean spot, even a small one. Big Sahih al-Bukhari 335, you can use prayer mat to pray. Step 3. Overcoming shyness. Father, when people stare, remember this hadith. You should pray as if you see Allah. And if you cannot see Him, know that He sees you. Whether you speak aloud or quietly, indeed, He knows what is in the hearts. Surah Al-Mulk 67-13. And remember the Prophet said, The closest a servant comes to his Lord is when he is in sujood. Sahih Muslim 482. So that moment in sujood, even in a park, a desert, or school trip, is your closest meeting with Allah.
Hamza's test.
A few weeks later, Hamza went camping again. When Zuhr time came, Hamza quietly stepped aside and performed wudu in a safe, discreet spot using the water he had brought with him. He was careful not to let any water spill where someone might slip. Then he spread his small prayer mat on the grass, checked Qibla in his phone, faced the Qibla, and ready to start his prayer. At the same time, a classmate saw him and asked, Can I pray with you? Hamza smiled, Yes, come join me. Then his classmate performed wuzu as well. Then they both offered their prayer with calm and devotion. When he returned home, he told his father joyfully, Hamza, Baba, I prayed at the campsite and my friend joined me. Father, mashallah. The Prophet said, Whoever calls to guidance will have a reward similar to those who follow him. You didn't just pray. You became a reason for another person as prayer. Moral lessons from the story. 1. Never skip salah, even if its time passes. Perform qaza immediately. 2. Laziness is from shaitan, but salah brings peace and energy. First, the whole earth is a masjid. Pray anywhere that's clean. 5. Don't fear people's opinions. Remember, you stand before Allah. 6. Encouraging others to pray brings double reward.